Alright, so before we get into this reveal, I do want to say real quick that if you were going to watch one long video this year, let this be the one. Because this video is not like your typical boring catalog reveal. This video is entertaining from start to finish, and my dad's reactions to this catalog are priceless. So, yeah, even if you don't watch the whole thing, I totally understand it's a really long video. But at least watch the very end. And, so yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy this comedy special. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Happy railroading. Enjoy the video. Hi, and welcome to Caleb's Trains. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Lionel 2025 Volume 1 catalog. This year is celebrating the 125th anniversary of Lionel, which is a really big deal. And we're going to take a look at all the trains in this catalog. We're going to comment on them.
Give our opinion.
Yeah, we're going to give our opinion of them.
See if there's anything in here that we may want to get, or I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, this is a surprise for both of us. So we already seen some sneak peeks of what's in here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the catalog.
Yeah, let's check it out. Yeah, we can get through the table of contents and all that. That's like kind of showing like the different logos and stuff throughout the years.
And then there's the timeline.
Yep.
I always thought that's pretty cool to look through.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yep, there's your Vision J1E. All right, so here we have we have the Commodore Vanderbilts here. These are special Commodore Vanderbilts.
Yeah, these are Vision Commodore Vanderbilts. Pretty cool. It's been quite a while since Lionel did a Vision Commodore Vanderbilt Hudson. I don't know. I'm looking at this, and I think they're pretty cool. It says all new product. So I don't know if this is complete new tooling, or is it the old tooling like updated. I'm not really sure on that.
Looks like they have a lot of detail though.
As much as
well,
yeah.
I mean, it is streamlined, so.
Yeah, Commodore Vanderbilts. Me personally, not my favorite Hudson.
No.
Probably. I think they're neat, and Hudsons are one of my favorite style of locomotive.
Not the Commodore Vanderbilt.
The Commodore Vanderbilt's just not. I love the Dreyfus. That one is my favorite.
Right.
This one here. Now I was looking at the price here.
Oh, dear.
That gold one is $1,999.99.
That's $2,000.
Throw a penny on the box. That's a $2,000 locomotive. Lionel's saying so.
Wow. What's so special about that one?
I don't know.
Gold?
Yeah, I mean gold plated, but
I think
the other ones. Let me see here.
Those are like
they're $17.99.
Yeah.
You got the black one. It's the locomotive of the year. I don't know who decides that, but
looks
then you got the red and your blue one down there. Those are
pre-war inspired.
Yeah,
right?
pre-war inspired.
With the heavyweights to go with them.
Yeah, that's looking at those. I mean,
Jeez.
that's your. It looks like the pre-war version. You know, the color and that, and the style of it.
Right. I'm just looking at the price.
Yeah, that's crazy.
$1,100 for a 4-pack of heavyweights. They're not even 21-inch streamlined cars. No, these are heavyweights.
Yeah, these are the 18-inch heavyweights.
And there's no sound in any of these cars, I don't believe.
No sound, and doesn't look like there's detailed interiors in them either. Yeah, that's a hard pass, hard no on that one. I think it's cool, and if you're into that, I mean that's awesome. But for me, we will not be getting any Commodore Vanderbilts.
No, we are not.
So
then here, these are some post-war inspired engines.
Yeah.
At the very top here, we have the Pennsylvania S2 turbine, number 671. This is a like I said, the post-war inspired from Lionel, and below that we have the Lionel Scout, which was like the equivalent of like Lion Chief today. Like back then, it's like a little starter set.
Yeah, that was like the base thing there. Kind of looking at this, I see they got, they lettered the turbine 671, which is like the first turbine that they came out with back in the post-war era. But it has the features of the 682 with the linkage and that. I don't know. They could have. I don't know. It is what it is.
I think it's just because it's a legacy locomotive and they just did it.
Yeah,
correctly.
and they put all the stuff on it, which is cool.
Well, it's post-war inspired, not post-war replica. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this has got whistle steam. I think I think the turbines are a cool locomotive. We don't have any. We don't even have a post-war one.
No, we don't.
The price on that is $13.99.99, which that doesn't sound too bad price wise. That Scout, it's a 442. I'm not. The Atlantics. I mean, our Pennsy Atlantic. I love this one here. I don't like the way it looks at all. I would not be getting one of those, and especially at $1,000. I think that I don't. I'm already getting a theme, catching on to a theme here. $1,000 for a 442. I mean, does that thing does it? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even want to say that. That's crazy. That's crazy talk there. To me, that's a $600-700 locomotive. $1,000 is I don't even know.
Absolutely not.
And then you got the 4-pack, 21-inch passenger cars, which are the post-war inspired.
I thought those were pretty cool.
Those are pretty cool.
The price isn't pretty cool.
No, $1,000 for 4 passenger cars that have no sound, no interior, no detailed interior. Nah. There's not a chance in heck I would spend that much money on those.
And then this page is where the prices get really crazy. Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
So up top here we have this Vision Line pre-war inspired set, and if you look at it, the Hudson itself looks like a normal Hudson, but after that everything is tinplate. And it actually isn't tinplate; it's just painted to look like the old pre-war inspired tinplate.
It is, paying an homage to the pre-war era, and that is based off the 763 pre-war Hudson, which was scale dimension on the locomotive.
But after that,
and then it had the tinplate. The original had a tinplate Vanderbilt style tender with tinplate cars, and this is decorated to replicate that, although these are scale cars.
Right.
And it's a scale tender, the locomotive scale, but if you look at the price on this, it is $2,400.
That's crazy.
And usually Vision sets come with like sounds and all that. I don't know what does this got,
I mean, I understand it's a Vision locomotive, but what about the cars, right? What are they?
I guess the boxcar has freight sounds. I see.
Okay. I mean,
the caboose.
That's crazy. Editing, Caleb, put in the price of the Lionel Vision Line Big Boy Superset just to compare. So right there it is. There's the price.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't remember, the Big Boy Superset had the Vision Line Big Boy, obviously. It had the 3 reefers, 3 stock cars, a box car, and these are all Vision Line, by the way, and a Vision Line caboose.
And this has got a Vision Line caboose in it, and it's got the air whistle and stuff. But $2,400, I mean, that's a lot of money for a set, in my opinion. Not my cup of tea. That's cool though if you like it. I think that's awesome. Kind of moving down here on the page, you got the Erie Lackawanna Trainmaster post-war set, and that's post-war inspired, cars and the locomotive. I think that's pretty cool, with the post-war looking cars, but they are scale. I think that's really, really neat. I think that's a pretty fun looking set there.
And if you look at the milk car, It's actually a hot box reefer.
Which is pretty cool. I think those are neat when they
Yeah.
just kind of came out. They and
Started bringing them back.
Yeah.
Lionel did. I think they're a pretty cool feature. You know, it adds like some life to your trains. You know, that's why I really like the freight sound stuff too.
Yep. And this set, you got a freight sounds boxcar with the 64 inspired Rutland boxcar. You got the hot box milk car. I think that's really, really neat. You got some play value there. The Trainmaster, I don't know if this is a new tooling and it's a scale version or what. I see it's got smoke, which is cool.
I don't like how Trainmasters look. They just look like bricks on wheels.
Yeah, I mean,
in my opinion,
they're okay. I mean, they're not my favorite locomotive, obviously, but I don't know. The price on that's basically $1,200. Compared to the one above it, I mean that's a better value. The Trainmaster one's a better value than the Hudson one, but I mean, hey, to each his own. I'm not getting either. We're not getting either. So, pretty cool though.
Yep. Next page. All right. So then here we have some more pre-war inspired sets. We have up top. We have the Prairie set, which is supposed to look like a Pennsylvania K4 with some passenger cars. This is a Lion Chief set, by the way, so semi-scale. And then right below that, this is actually not even Lion Chiefs. This is conventional control. It's 2 New York Central F7s, A's, and some freight cars, semi-scale.
All right, I'm gonna butt in here a little bit. That top one, to me, I know it's post-war inspired. But you could have went with they have this numbered.
It's 675 and 2075 for the 27 version.
And now looking at the cab here, you can see it's 2075. So that's what they're going after with this.
This is the 027 version.
Right, which is correct. But they ran that a long run, and I would have rather seen it in the instead of the Prairie wheel arrangement, go with the 264. They never did the 462, which is what it's supposed to be, because they're modeling it after a K4.
Right, it's supposed to look like a Penske K4.
Right, but they had the wheel arrangement wrong. But they should have at least went 264 on this. Like that was a more popular one than the Prairie one. But again, whatever.
We're not buying it.
We're not buying it. The price on that is $549 for a starter set. I don't think that's too terribly bad for a Bluetooth starter set. Right. With Lion Chief Plus and whatever. That ain't bad. I can be okay with that one. But then when you move down, this is crazy. Those F3s, I like F3s. I like that body style of diesel. That I love that style. Whether it's F3s, F7s, E8s, E9s, you name it, I like those.
The old EMDs.
Yes, but this is a conventional set. Yeah. This isn't even Bluetooth. It is a conventional set for $1,200.
No.
There's no way.
It's not even scale. It's semi-scale.
It's semi-scale. You have a dump car, a dump car, and that's it. I'm sorry.
No.
There's no way.
No.
So.
No.
And then in the bottom corner there, you got the Lionel Lions Command gantry crane.
I thought that was pretty.
Which I thought that's pretty cool. $450. No. Yeah, man. I don't know.
Lionel's pushing it.
Yeah.
They're pushing it. And then here we have some 125th anniversary rolling stock, as well as a Lion Chief. I think that's a Lion Chief 2.0 locomotive down there, specially decorated.
Yeah, that's one of those Angela Trotta Thomas decorated locomotives. I'm not really going to get into these 2 pages that much. I see $700 for a Lion Chief locomotive. Not a chance. Not a chance in heck. You could check out the other stuff. You got your hand cars here. Those things are $200. I mean,
they don't even have sound.
I guess, hey, you may like it. You may want Lenny the Lion and Santa running around like your Christmas tree. $200. I guess you could do worse than that, but not interested. Again, you got your personalize your layout stuff. Okay. I'm not even gonna get into that stuff. Here you got some pens, and Lionel's gonna sell you some pens. I'm sure them are like $400. I don't know. Now I do think the Lionel X Hallmark
That
table
is really cool.
decoration. I think that tabletop decoration is pretty darn
It's
cool.
got some pretty cool stuff on it, right? Like at the bottom there, it's got the house with the guy with the lantern. Yeah, the gateman who comes out. It's got the Hellgate Bridge.
ZW
a ZW
there.
down there. A bunch of other accessories.
It's got three. Looks like it's three Lionel layouts on there.
We got the Texas Special at the bottom. Probably a Hudson and F unit or something.
Yeah, but
really cool.
The fact that it don't have a price leads me to believe this thing is crazy expensive. So I would like. I actually think that's cool, and it would be something I'd probably get for Christmas. Decorate the house. But
that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think the Santa's final touch painting there or whatever. I think that's pretty cool. That art. Moving forward, now we're gonna take a look here at the O scale steam. Always love steam, so this probably gonna be up our alley.
We're starting off with the Vision Line stuff. As you know, right here we have the J1E Hudsons.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna take a look at all of them here, and they're really nice looking. We got the main one, obviously the star of the show, 5344, probably the most famous New York Central Hudson. And a few other ones. And if you look at them, some of them don't have classification lights. Some of them have different fonts, different paint. I could go on and on about the differences between them. That makes each one unique.
Yep.
But, and then 5401 has the PT Tender water scoop spray effect, which if we were to get one, that's probably the one I would get because we just love that effect. I mean, there's a reason we got 5447, the J3 Dreyfus, because it has the PT Tender.
Yep. And these are cool. They're $1,800 and $1,900 for the PT Tender one. I don't think they're that cool. We got our Dreyfus just a few years ago. I mean, and these prices are like I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I can't wrap my mind around $400 more for basically the same locomotive. I know this one's got swinging bell. Okay. It's not a $400 feature, Right. I mean, it's not. These are cool, and I would love to get a Vision Hudson, whether it's the first run or this run. I would like to have the swinging bell and that, but there's no way. I mean, you're getting into articulated, like, big boy, like, what they were back in the day prices. I mean, and I know prices go up and stuff, but it's hard for me to wrap my mind around that. Price for these locomotives. They're nice, but they're not that nice.
Mm-hmm. All right, so then here we have some of the fantasy schemes. Then the top there, it looks like it's like a weird. I think it's supposed to be gray, but it looks.
I think it's they're going for a glossy look on it.
I don't like that.
I tell you what, these I like the fantasy paint schemes.
Usually, I'm all for the fantasy.
Yeah, but Lionel's been messing up like so much with like they're so inconsistent with colors, and I'm not, again, we got our Dreyfus, and I know half the people lost their mind over it, and half the people love it. We're in the love part. I think it's awesome. I love it.
They match.
I've seen pictures from back in the day, and I know people want to argue how dark they were. I don't believe they were as dark as people want to believe or think they were, and this and that. Were they as light as what Lionel did? Probably not. It's probably somewhere in the middle. But I don't know. I'm not. I'm not. We're not getting any of these.
No.
That pacemaker's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked the pacemaker Mohawk when it came out.
Yeah.
I really liked this pacemaker Hudson. I think they're pretty cool,
I like Hudsons more than Mohawks, so I would definitely get
I would get this pacemaker
Hudson. Yeah.
over the other pacemaker.
But we're not getting any of these.
Yeah.
So.
All right, and then here, this is a Niagara Falls train set, and well, it's not a set, but you have the cars here.
Yeah.
There's another Hudson up there.
Yeah, $1,800 for your Hudson. I mean.
What about the 2-packs? How much are those?
Well, these 2-packs are $600 a piece for the two sets of 2-packs that don't have sounds.
So that's $300.
And then your sound one.
$300 for a heavyweight.
per car.
Just one heavyweight.
And
$300.
there's nothing special about them other than it's an 18-inch heavyweight. And then it's $800 for one sound car. So basically they're saying it's $500 for the sound car, and that's crazy. We have 2 Station Sounds Diner cars on our layout. We have a Pensy one, and that's a heavyweight one. And then we have a 21-inch in our UP
we have
excursion.
New York Central.
Oh, and we have 3.
Yeah, we have
wow.
3. We had the Pensy, the Union Pacific, and the New York Central 20th Century.
And I can tell you, I think probably all 3 of them together, we probably paid. We didn't pay $800. I can tell you that right now for 3 of them.
Yeah,
we didn't pay
did not
$800.
pay $800.
And you're gonna pay $800 for one in a 2-pack. That's
No.
That's I don't have anything else to say about that.
Next page. Okay, so these are the Commodore Vanderbilts, and there's only 2 of them because they're both one road number. They're both 5344, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep,
But
you're correct.
I am correct. Thank you.
Yep.
The top one, I believe the top one is the one with the spoked drivers, and the bottom one is the one with the disc drivers. And I didn't even really notice the difference until I actually read the caption. But I mean, if you look really closely, you can tell. But
For me, I'd go with the disc driver one. But $1,800, I'm not interested. I don't really like this bathtub style.
no.
Hudson. I mean, if I was like a collector of Hudsons and had to have every one, that's the one I'd get. But $1,800,
No.
I'll pass.
All right, next page we have the 20th Century Limited set. This is like the original 20th Century Limited with heavyweights. As you can see, it comes with a Hudson and quite a few cars. It's actually quite a long train.
This is a really cool set, but at $3,600, I mean, again, $3,600 for 5 cars and a locomotive. And that's not even a steam or a water scoop spray effect Hudson. That's a man. That's like the price of that super set, the Hudson or the Big Boy Super Set.
Go ahead, put the price back in there again, just to remind everybody.
I mean, that's a comparison, and that was what, 1 year ago, 2 years ago, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't compare this to, and I love Hudsons. I think Hudsons are awesome. Big boys are, it's a whole different animal.
I mean, even
you can't compare them.
Like comparing the 2023 Vision Line Big Boys to these 2025 Vision Hudsons, the Big Boys have way more detail, way more smoke effects, way more sounds. It's just
way more of a locomotive. I mean, just purely.
More. Simply, it's more.
Yep. But that's I'm not really gonna touch on anymore. I mean, the prices are crazy. I mean, I can't believe these prices. I don't know what the heck's going on here.
And then on this page, these are separate cars. If you don't want to buy the set, you just want to buy the car. So you can spend $600 for 2 Pullmans.
It's the same deal that the other ones were. I mean, you're going to pay. You're telling me $300 for one 18-inch passenger car. I mean, no way in heck. You know, that's no. $500 for one Station Sound Diner car. I mean, no. I'm sorry. So, moving on.
All right, so this is actually a really cool set, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Florida East Coast auto rack set, and this is just me. I mean, you can tell me, Dad, what your opinion is, but I think that this paint scheme on this Florida East Coast Chivo is like probably one of the coolest paint schemes on any Class 1 railroad right now.
I like it. I like it a lot. I don't like $750 for a plastic-bodied diesel.
I'm looking at the paint scheme, not the price.
Yeah, I know. I'm a dad. I work hard for my money, and this is like, yeah. No. So I don't know if maybe it's a die-cast ES44. I don't see where it says. Either way, I don't know, but
so we're gonna talk about the auto racks
cars. I think are cool.
Yeah, these are Vision Line auto racks.
Yeah.
So basically, I was reading a little bit earlier, And what they obviously they have the freight sounds. When they're going along the track, they squeak and do the clickety clack. But they also the Vision Line ones come with an end of train device that you can put on and remove, which I thought was pretty cool. And but they also have a weird feature where sometimes when the train's going, I guess, these LEDs will come on to simulate like a car alarm going off inside. And
Which is silly.
I'm not entirely sure how realistic that is. I would imagine that they would like disconnect the alarm so that wouldn't happen, because by the time you would get to your destination, the battery would probably be dead.
I can't for the life of me think that it's unrealistic. I mean,
you guys told me. Have you ever seen an auto rack with lights flashing on the inside of it?
yeah, they're not shipped. That's not how they're shipped. I don't know. I think it's a gimmick. It's cool. You're into that, I think it is cool, but not that. I mean, you're looking at you're looking at $1,400 for the set. I think that's a little overpriced, but that being said, I mean,
the cars are nice. They're scale.
The cars are cool.
Feet.
I don't know.
They have the graffiti.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. And on this page, it's just more of them.
Yeah, and these are the Vision Line ones. You're talking $350.
Yeah.
For a car. I mean, I don't know where. I mean, it's like I don't know. I'm like kind of speechless at this point. Who honestly can go and afford to buy, and spend $350 for one freight car? One freight car.
A 5-pack?
I mean,
maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, these are nice, detailed. I don't know.
I don't think they're better than. I mean, I haven't seen them yet either, but I don't think they're better than Atlases.
No, I don't know. I can't see $350. No. I mean, that's crazy for one car.
Yeah,
I'm leaving it at that. Yeah.
All right, now we're moving on to our legacy steam engines, and it starts to get a little better with the prices as far as prices go.
From what I've seen in this catalog up to this point, the only thing that's even remotely realistically priced
are these S2s.
Are these S2s. So I don't get how Lionel comes up with a $1,400 price for this, which is still on the higher end, but this is like
it, right?
you can like I can like see this.
Right,
okay?
This is money well spent if you were to buy one of these.
I mean, it's not horrible.
No.
Some of these other ones, I just can't see it.
So on the left side here, those are the realistic 6200s. At the top, it's how it was delivered. Below that one is in service, where it has the darkened rods and the smoke lifters. And at the very bottom is a Raymond Loewy inspired scheme.
That's a fantasy one.
Yeah, that's a fantasy.
They never had it like that, but it's cool. The other side, on your right-hand side, it's
that's
different.
Your fantasy scheme.
I don't get that. I mean, I like that Tuscan one. I think that's pretty cool,
But then the Chessie.
The Chessie, I mean, that's ridiculous.
I think they used that scheme on a Greenbrier a few years ago.
They did.
Good, but that doesn't look that good.
Right. That paint scheme was only used on that the Yellow Belly Hudsons, the 490, and I think there were two of them or whatever it was, or however many there were. They used that paint scheme.
The Southern Pacific one, just no.
That's a hard no.
That's how I describe that one.
And the Baldwin one, I guess,
That's a demonstrator, I think, right?
I mean, I don't think they ever, I don't know. But
it's whatever.
Yeah. I'm going to not spend very much time at all on these because I don't even like these. You know what? If you like a Heisler, that's cool. $1,700. There isn't. To me, there's no way. $1,700 for that? No, not a chance.
So now here we're on to the Atlantics.
I'm not gonna spend much time on these either.
I'm just gonna say real quick, my favorite ones are the ones on the right-hand page. I like the Schkall and Alton. with the maroon and gray boiler. I like the Chicago Burlington and Quincy with the red roof. And I also like the Erie with the blue boiler. But I mean, how much are they?
I mean, they're $1,000. Let that sink in again. $1,000 for a 442 little tiny steam engine.
No.
Let's see just real quick. The total length with tender is 18.5 inches.
That's just like
not happening.
Heavyweight.
You're not happening.
No.
So that's all I got to say.
All right, now we're moving on to our legacy diesels. Hopefully the diesels will be a little better.
Yeah.
All right, so first up we have the ugly CSX Heritage units.
And I agree. And this has nothing to do with Lionel. This is CSX.
This is also on CSX. Lionel, you did a great job of replicating it, but CSX, paint the whole thing, please.
I don't know who thought this was a good idea. It's not.
It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, I see what they're trying to do, but they didn't do it very well.
No, but this has nothing to do with Lionel. I've been piling on Lionel here. They're just replicating what's really out there. Mm-hmm. But I am gonna pile on $750 for an ES44.
Yeah.
And then $430 for a dummy unit.
I mean, especially that. I mean, these are just ES44s, plastic body ES44s.
I think they're plastic. I don't see where it says otherwise. For me, if I was gonna get one of these, I'd get the dummy unit and push it around or have it in a lash up with some other diesels, but. Because it's the same road number, whether it's powered or dummy. So that's what, my opinion, that's what I would do.
So we're going to do a little fun thing real quick, Dad. And you're going to tell me which one of these is your favorite Heritage unit of the CSX Heritage units.
I mean, I guess I would say the New York Central, but I mean, I don't like any of them.
I'd have to go with the New York Central as well.
Yeah, with that CSX cab, which is my least favorite paint scheme of any train out there or railroad.
Any class 1 out there.
Yeah.
CSX. No.
Right, so.
On the next page, we have more Norfolk Southern Heritage units.
And this is the way a heritage unit should be.
This
paint the whole darn thing.
Preach, Dad. This is exactly how. This is respecting a railroad's heritage right here.
Yep. And for me, looking at the prices, I mean, $750 again. We had an ES44. In the past, it was a UP one. I liked it. It was a nice locomotive. We sold it to kind of buy something else. They're okay. I'm not a huge diesel fan. I do like heritage units, and I would like to get the nickel plate road one.
I do like the nickel
or the Conrail one. I think those are two. Those two are really sharp. But I would probably get a dummy unit in either one of these. I'm not paying $750 for a diesel. I'm just not.
All right, and on the next page, we have the Canadian Pacific and the CPKC and Canadian National.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the CPKC paint scheme, but
I
don't.
I do.
I do not like it at all. But
I like it.
Have you ever noticed that the CN scheme and the CPKC scheme are like the opposite of each other?
Yep, mirror image.
Like a mirror image.
Yep. Yeah, I like them. I like all these. All 4 of these I think are pretty cool. But again, I'm not interested.
No.
But I mean, if you're into those and you're looking for them, I think those are sharp. I mean, I don't think the price is sharp, but I think the locomotives themselves are pretty sharp. So.
Next page. Here we got the Fairbanks Morris Trainmasters. Got quite a few different railroads. We have Jersey Central, Chicago Northwestern, Milwaukee Road, 2 Pensys, Reading, and a Southern Pacific.
So on these, $650, depending, whatever railroad you get. They got road specific details. It says.
Yeah, I think some of like the smoke unit or the smokestack in
different spots. Yeah, you're right. I did see that. The horn
is probably placed in different spots too. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not an expert on Fairbanks Morris units, but typically, if they're road specific, the horn is in different places or the smokestack is in a different place.
And I'm really not like really versed in these. I don't know if these are totally scale or if these are like. They're still using the old tooling. Maybe they just updated them from the Postwar. I really don't know. Well, I won't be getting one of those either.
Once again, it just looks like a brick on wheels to me.
Yeah.
And then here, oh yeah, this is the crazy priced one. These are the Legacy GP35s. And once again, lots of different paint schemes. We got the Santa Fe, Great Northern, Chessie. Not even going to attempt that one. Illinois Central Gulf, 2 of them, and a Wabash.
House of Sonic or something? I don't know.
Sure, that'll work.
We'll go with that.
House of Sonic.
I mean, I think everyone would know. I would go with the Chessie system one myself.
We love the Chessie system here.
But it is a little GP35. These are small. These are like as small as they come. Diesels.
Go ahead.
$650.
Yep.
I mean, I'm gonna think about this. I'd rather get a Trainmaster. I mean, I want to get my money's worth, I guess, so to speak. You're not getting your money's worth on any of these, but I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. $650 for a GP35.
Yeah.
That, I mean, that's a 300. Like, to me, that's like $399. That a $400 locomotive. That's where that should be.
They're detailed and they have good sound, but they're still GP35s.
They're not. There's not enough there for qualify that kind of price.
And then here we have SD40T-2s. These are tunnel motors.
Yep.
Once again, I if there's one good thing I can say about this catalog, I do love the diversity of all the different paint schemes that Lionel's using here.
Mm-hmm.
We have Bessemer, Canadian National, Rio Grande, Southern Pacific, Union Pacific Patch. We have the standard Union Pacific. We have a Wheeling and Lake Erie in the Rio Grande scheme, and we have a Wheeling and Lake Erie in the Union Pacific scheme.
So for me, I'm gonna put it out here. This is the best page in this catalog to me. And I'm not a diesel fan. I'm a huge steam fan. I always like this locomotive, this SD40, whether it's a -2 or a T-2. I think it's a sharp locomotive. Price wise, you're looking at $700, which is that's too much money. This is like a $599 or $549 diesel. But the paint schemes, like Caleb said, these are awesome.
They're really great.
I mean,
I really love the one in the top right, the Southern Pacific UP patch. With the it's like a little weathered.
Mm-hmm.
It's with the yellow, the little bits of yellow.
Kind of beat up looking, like it would really look.
I think they simulated that really well. Like when the merger happened between SP and Union Pacific.
And I like the Bessemer and Lake Erie.
That one's
I think that's really sharp looking. They're all sharp. I'd take one of each of these. I'll be honest with you.
And I would be happy.
But there's no way in heck that kind of
for that much.
Yeah.
All right, and okay. I just want to say one thing real quick.
Yeah.
FAs are ugly.
I'm not spending a lot of time on these. This is my least favorite diesel I think ever made.
No, I actually dislike PAs more.
Well, and it's still the same style. One's just a bigger version of not like locomotive.
I don't really like them. Although I will say one thing. Once again, Lionel is they're doing great with the paint schemes.
Yeah, there's a lot of good paint schemes here.
I've never seen the Santa Fe paint scheme up here before.
Yeah,
I don't know if you have.
Yep.
You have? I've never seen that before.
But for me, I'm not spending a lot of time. If you like them, I think these are awesome. For you, not for me.
Not for me. This is
the Donner Pass freight set.
Yep, and the cool thing I noticed about these is if you look at our tunnel motor here, you'll see that the door panels are actually mismatched, and it doesn't exactly say Southern Pacific.
Yep.
It says something weird, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
And if you look at all the cars, they're all weathered, which is pretty crazy. Because when was the last time we had a set that was weathered straight from Lionel from the factory?
This is $1,099, so $1,100. Look at the other sets earlier. This one here's got more value to it than any of the other ones. Better locomotive, good caboose.
Nice caboose.
Nice, great cars. Like Caleb said, they're weathered.
Weathered.
That to me, if you're getting one, do that.
Here, these are more auto racks. Once again, they're all scale, except these ones don't have the lights or the sounds.
The silliness.
They don't have the silliness. They're just
$160. That's they do have silliness. It's called the price.
Very nice. Here we have gondolas.
Not interested.
Scale.
And I want to tell you one thing. These are plastic, and $120. Come
Nah,
on, Lionel.
nah.
$120 for a plastic car?
No.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There should be 10 of them for that price. I sound like get off my lawn. That's what I'm going to tell everybody now. Just get off my lawn. That's what I'm saying.
And
That's just terrible.
On the left page here, we have these Freight Sounds Pullman Standard ones.
$220. Get off my lawn.
And then
It's terrible.
It is. And then some.
It's a boxcar, Lionel, with some sounds. You can get a Bluetooth speaker put in an MPC boxcar running around, be the same thing. Sorry. I'm like starting to get frustrated with these prices.
And then on the right, we have these new Sleeper Sounds Pullman.
$500. Oh, what are people snoring? You get the snoring sounds? Get out. I mean,
Cabooses.
I have like went from being happy to I'm irritated now.
Here we have these Chessie. This is a Chessie caboose.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, go ahead, say the price.
$150. This is a bay window caboose. I love Chessie, and I would get that at $50, $60, not $150. Not happening.
Yeah.
I'm not eating. That next page is oh my gosh. What are we doing? What are we doing with those? That's crap.
All right, so right here we have some 50-foot boxcars. These are just, standard rail box, modern boxcars with some weathering and graffiti.
Or just a regular one that looks brand new, which, yeah, you're looking at. Sorry, I gotta go to the prices. You're looking at $100 for the weathering.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh wow.
$100 for the weather and graffiti ones. $90 for the like out of the box untouched one. Brand new.
That's crazy.
I'll tell you right now, even $90 for a box car, and these aren't like wildly like detailed either. I mean, they're a nice box car, but these were the ones. God, I forgot what they were called, Lion Scale or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like the Lion Scale ones. I mean, those were like, man, correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say they're like $40, maybe $50 max. Now you've doubled the price. I mean, I don't get this, Lionel. Where do you think people like? I don't.
And then there's some on the right side. There's just some more road names.
Yep. I mean, I'm gonna take a quick thing here. The problem is what's gonna be happening here is all of these train. I'm gonna get on my soapbox. All these like train manufacturers, you're pricing people out of the hobby. This happened before, and it's starting to happen again. And you're putting your bottom line above growing the hobby. There's gonna be no hobby left for you to sell stuff to if you continue to price people out. There's no way you can sit there and say, and with a straight face, this is a good idea. Let's charge $100 or $90 for a basic box car. Let's charge $3,600 or $3,500 for a train set. And I know this ain't a starter set. I get it. Those aren't starter sets we're talking, but still, I mean, this. I don't know. This can't. You can't go this route and think you're going to grow the hobby. I don't know. I don't want to go any further. It ain't gonna end well for you, Lionel.
And then here we have some 4x hoppers. Once again, paint schemes on these are pretty cool.
Yep.
I like the Union Pacific one with the yellow ends.
I like the Bessemer in Lake Erie.
Which one's that?
One's right there.
Oh yeah, that one's actually pretty cool.
These are all cool. I'd like to have one of each of these. I'm gonna tell you right now, $90 for and I'm pretty sure these are probably plastic. Yep, plastic body with molded in details. Molded in details. Let that one sink in. $90. No way. I mean, I can't even. I'm almost like about ready just to call it quits on this catalog. This is as bad. This is bad. So I don't know. $260 for a 3-pack. I mean, who in the heck do you think is buying these? Like, if you can buy them, that's awesome. You know, I know there's a couple YouTubers out there. They're gonna be going to Legacy Station and just getting their boxes of things. Well, good luck selling just to them people, because this is gross.
Tank cars, pretty much the same deal, molded in detail, I'm guessing.
Yep. I mean, these things don't look that much different than the ones at Menards. These are plastic body with molded in details. Okay? You can go to Menards and get one for $25?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not that expensive.
Are they the same? No, they're not. These are $90.
Basically,
We could go and get 4. 3, we can get 3 for the price of one of these. And you know what? I like modeling. I'll go ahead and make some brass details and put on. I'll go to Hobby Lobby and spend $10, and I could replicate all this stuff. I mean, man, oh man, talk about man.
I think these are Lion scale, double door box cars.
$85.
Molded in detail, I'm guessing.
It don't even say anything. You know it is. I can look at it. I mean,
yeah.
It kind of looks like it might have some add-on
Also separately
details.
applied ladders, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But of course, this is catalog art.
Yeah, $85. I mean, again, it's a box car. This isn't an operating box car. This isn't a sound box car. This is a box car.
Are we gonna actually do this?
Yeah, we can. I mean, why not? I'm on a roll here with this. We're in the traditional stuff.
Let's roast the traditional stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we're at Lion Chief 2.0 Steam.
$500.
500. That's 700.
I can't see. $700. Excuse me.
$700. This is a Lion Chief train.
Not scale.
I think these paint schemes are really nice. This is the area where you're trying to bring people into the hobby, is with this type of product right here.
The Lion Chief 2.0. That's where everybody starts.
There is no family that's going to say, let's go spend $700 on a train for little Timmy, and he's going to run it off the tracks. We'll make a little 4x8 set for him. In the basement, he's going to run it off the tracks and crash it. No, nobody's spending that kind of money. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm a parent. I work, and I'm not spending that kind of money. This don't even come with track. This isn't a trans. There is nothing but a locomotive and a tender here. Mm-hmm. And your Lion Chief remote.
Chief 2.0 don't even come with the remote.
They don't.
You have to get the universal remote.
Oh, or you got to use the app. Okay. That's even worse. I mean, I don't know. Wow. Yeah, they don't come with a remote.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
It's
so
kind of silly.
I mean, Lionel, how in the heck are you saying $700 for a locomotive that's like basically it's a starter locomotive?
It's a starter locomotive. That's exactly what it is.
I mean, that's like a slight upgrade from a starter set, you know? I mean, come on, man. Jeez, oh, Pete.
Lion Chief diesels. 2.0 diesels. These are F3s, I think.
Yep. These are all cool.
Yeah, once again, the paint schemes are great. The prices are not.
$900. Oh my gosh. You could get Legacy just like a year or two ago. You could get Legacy F3s, AAs for less than this. Legacy scale detailed. This is basically a 2343 with Lion Chief insides, which that's not Legacy. It's Lion Chief. It's a glorified TMCC. So, which is nothing wrong with that. We have TMCC and on locomotives on our layout. Love them. I can't believe this. I mean, holy smokes. $500 for a B unit. It's a B unit.
What does it do?
It's a B unit. What are the features on a B unit? Oh, they have dual motors. Oh, okay. Who in the heck needs that many motors? And that's
Or a
another
Lion
thing
Chief.
too.
Like this Lion Chief, the cars you're pulling aren't scaled.
You're not pulling
plastic.
a hundred car train with any Lion Chief locomotive. That's not why you're buying these.
You're buying these to run them around a Christmas tree.
Or a small layout. This is cool. I mean, I'm not bashing. You don't have to have scale everything. Some people have the room for it. Some people don't. This is still good, but you're pricing people out of the hobby. Nobody's spending. Oh, I want an ABA set. So you're gonna spend $1,400 for a traditional sized F3. Come on, man.
We got our full scale Menards for less than that AA.
Exactly. These are on equivalent. These are equivalent to the Menards F7s that are like, I don't know exactly offhand. I don't remember what we paid. We'll say $300 and you're charging $900, and there's no more extra detail on one of these than the Menards F7s, and they come with a remote, and it's basic same deal. Okay, same deal. You can't justify $600 more for these. You cannot do it. I'm sorry, you can't.
Nope. All right. Here we have. What are these, passenger cars?
Yeah, these are 15-inch passenger cars. It says they're aluminum. I'm assuming they must be similar to the post-war 15-inch passenger cars, aluminum, extruded aluminum.
That's better than usual. Usually they just make them in plastic.
Yeah, but you're talking a 4-pack. I mean,
no,
I cannot believe
that's not.
$1,100.
Oh.
What are we doing, Lionel?
Scale.
What are we doing?
No.
You can go on eBay and post-war MPC ones. You can spend about $25, $30 a car and get the same darn cars. What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. I'm moving on. I don't even want to talk about that anymore.
We have battery operated.
And we're not really even going to talk about this. I'm just going right on past. God bless you if you're going to get a battery-powered O-scale locomotive. That's awesome.
Absolutely fine. We have one. We have one that runs around our Christmas tree.
Yeah, but that's a G-scale. These are O-scale
Oh,
battery.
actually?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's making these decisions, man? You are dropping the ball. All right, we'll go to electric. Oh, man, I sound like I'm belly aching and stuff, but I just can't.
Yeah, this is
Navy.
disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know. This is Navy Lion Tree Freight with Bluetooth. It's a RS. Was it RS3? I mean, probably another one of my least favorite.
I don't like RS3s. What are those? Who makes those?
I don't know. They shouldn't have. That's $400. Okay,
Alcos. That's who made them.
Okay, Alco's made them. $400. Now we're talking something realistic. The locomotive's cheap. It's stamped steel frame. I can see this isn't. This is not a very detailed set at all, but it's a starter set. And $400. You're probably going to get it a little cheaper through your legacy stations and what have you, Train World. That's realistic. Does this come with track and stuff like that?
I'm sure it does.
I mean,
that would really be dropping.
Yeah,
the
you
ball,
got fast track.
Okay, there.
All right, Lionel, you got another one right.
Very few
are you getting right here, but okay, $400 for a complete set, ready to run set. Okay, now we're talking.
Now we're
with discounts through your bigger stores, you're gonna get that for probably around $350. Okay, ding ding, you hit one. The command control gantry crane, I think they're cool, but not that cool.
All right, here we have this next page, Pennsylvania Keystone set. It's just a Lion Chief.
Yep.
Set with
2 cars and a caboose.
Dang.
Now that's $400 for that. Again, it's probably you're gonna get a little bit of a discount at your bigger stores.
$350.
we have one of these Pennsylvania locomotives. Was it 080s or whatever it is?
Yeah, that's what ours is.
I don't know. Is it? What is this one?
I don't know. Let me look. It looks.
It's a 080, so it's the same thing. Now these are great running locomotives. The smoke on them's really nice.
Actually, smoke output's really good.
Really good. It's a strong running sounding locomotive.
It is.
This is a good again. Lionel, this is a good. I mean, kind of skimp it on the rolling stock here. It's a complete set, ready to run. You got your remote.
Yep.
Good job. That one's a good job.
There's another one.
Yep.
All right, next page. Okay, so got some just rolling stock on the left, and then on the right. See, these I thought were pretty cool.
The track cleaners?
Yeah, the track cleaners. There's like the little...
Hopefully they work better than the Postwar ones, but I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. I think they're cool.
It spins and it cleans the tracks. I think that's really cool. But I mean...
$180. I'll tell you what, if it works, if they work and they actually clean the track decently well, that's probably a good buy.
Yeah.
But that's
like,
a big if.
Like Dad said, if they... are as bad as the Postwar ones, then I mean, no. Lion Chief 080s.
Good paint schemes, good options on these. These are again good running locomotives. $240 for a locomotive. Comes with your remote. That's not bad.
I don't think that's
You're gonna probably be right around $200 through or 220, maybe 219 through a bigger store. That's not a bad deal at all. That's a nice locomotive.
That's pretty good.
They run great. I have nothing but good things to say about them.
Oh, okay. And then this page are the ugly Alco RS3s.
But I mean, again,
Paint schemes aren't ugly.
$230. Not a bad deal. You're getting your remote. Add to your roster. Small starter out roster. Not a bad deal. Western Maryland, I think that's pretty sharp.
That's a nice one.
Hey, Conrail, you never can go wrong with there.
Yep, can't go wrong with
I know the Dackman, he loves Conrail. There you go. I mean, go with it. And that's a cool engine. That's reasonably priced, Star Wars. I don't know. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. Nothing against it. I never was really into it. I'm not gonna really comment too much on it. I'm not an expert on this stuff, but $500 for a set.
Seems pretty realistic.
Got a couple cool cars, them aquarium cars, that are included in it. I think those are pretty darn cool. Aquarium style. I get it. It's not an aquarium car per se, but yeah, I think they're pretty cool. They light up. They got some like stuff from the movie in that. That's pretty cool. I like that. I could get on board with that one.
More Star Wars rolling stock.
Yeah, you got different ones. I'm not an expert on it, so I really don't know much about it. I know who Darth Vader is and Luke Skywalker. That's about it. Oh, and the Mandalorian.
Oh yeah,
because we did watch that.
We did watch the Mandalorian for a little bit. That was a good series.
Pretty cool. But yeah, these are cool. Hey, if you're into that, knock yourself out.
Yeah, for real. They're nice cars.
I want to tell you though, they're $110 for a car.
Yeah,
there's no way. I don't care how cool Star Wars is. $110 for a box car. I know you got to pay licensing and that. Lionel, I get it, but holy smokes, man.
There's more.
Yep, these ones here. What are these got? These illuminate. $150.
Oh,
they illuminate.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool though. You got your lightsabers or whatever they're called. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, but man, not $150 cool. But I digress. If you're into it, you probably want it.
There's more.
Yep. You got your lighted up aquarium car Star Wars things, and then they got these characters that chase you around.
Oh yeah.
C-3PO and R2-D2. I do know them. Not personally, but I know. But I know I know who the characters are. I don't know who's chasing them, but I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know all that stuff. That's pretty cool. I mean, if I was into Star Wars, I'd probably be getting some of that stuff. DC Comics, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. $100 for a boxcar. Good luck with those. Got more DC stuff. Hey, and this is all cool. If you're into that stuff and you collect them, you gotta have them. Yeah. I'm moving on.
Tom and Jerry.
Hey, one of my favorite cartoons. I'm not buying one of them. Looney Tunes. I don't really gotta say a whole lot about the Looney Tunes other than if you look at this atomic dynamite tank car, it's $100. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that doesn't even look like it's a real freight car. It looks like 2 pair of trucks, and I guarantee that's probably like plastic or cardboard rocket strapped to it. It's trucks and a fake rocket. $100. I mean, I could make this in 10 minutes with a toilet paper roll and get some trucks, glue them together, and I'll sell them to you for $50, half price. And I'll make them any way you want. So that's what I think of that. Harry Potter.
We have a Harry Potter. We have the Hogwarts Express.
We do, and it's an awesome. I tell you what, if anybody's gonna get want to get a kid into trains, I think this set here, the locomotive is the best starter set locomotive. To me, that's of all time.
It's probably I agree with you. I think it's the best Lion Chief set.
Yep.
Of all time.
Even just the locomotive itself, best Lion Chief locomotive of all time.
Runs great. Never had a problem with it.
Smokes great.
Yeah, that's the best smoker right there.
And that locomotive has got so much added on detail.
Yeah, it is really detailed. That is true.
I wish, I don't know. This is the locomotive. If you're gonna get a starter set, you want to get a kid into trains. A lot of play value in this set. I wonder if this one comes with a Dementor card.
It does. I can see it.
Oh, even better.
See, this one comes with the Dementors coach. Ours was a separate that we had to get.
Yes, ours came with just the...
ours was a 3-car train as well,
yep.
But it was 3 normal cars, and then you had to get the Dementors car separate.
That was an add-on.
But we did get the Dementors
yep.
car, and we do have it.
And we have 4 passenger cars because of the Dementors car. That's a great locomotive, and 110%. That would be... Yep, I am.
That's one of the few trains that like everybody can relate with, because
yep.
everybody knows Harry Potter, everybody knows Hogwarts Express, like everybody knows like the Polar Express is another one because that's
absolutely
from a movie,
Huge fan of Polar Express here too. But
movie fans, or movie
yep.
trains, you gotta love those.
Yep, and it's $500. You're gonna get a discount at bigger places. I give that one definitely a thumbs up.
All right, and this is more Harry Potter rolling stock.
Just
some boxcars.
Cool stuff.
I'm assuming the price is pricey.
Yeah, $100 for a boxcar. Yeah, I'm not doing it, but I mean, hey, if you're Harry Potter and you're collecting that stuff, you got to have it. Lionel knows you got to have it, and they're gonna get you for it.
All right, this page more stuff. We got this. Looks like.
This is all butterbeer stuff. If you're big into Harry Potter, you know what that is. I even see they got a smoke fluid scented like butterbeer.
Butterbeer scented smoke fluid.
I've never had a butterbeer. I don't know what it would smell like. So I don't know. I'm not taking a chance on that smoke fluid, but pretty cool cars. You got the butterbeer tank car. Looks like it's probably got real butterbeer liquid interior. That is cool. I bet that's a really cool car. $110. It better be cool. So. Yeah, I'm not going to get anything there either, but that's pretty cool.
Some Disney stuff.
You have Disney box cars. You already know the price is crazy, $100. Got Disney on both pages. Yeah. I think that one there, that Happy Haunting one, where they're chasing around the gondola.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think that one is pretty cool.
We have a car like that. It's the hobo and the one guy.
The cop.
On the Erie car where they're just going.
Yeah, ours is a post-war one. Hopefully these newer ones are a lot quieter than the post-war
The
one.
post-war ones were loud.
Crazy loud.
Just like the post-war aquarium cars, those are really loud too.
Yep.
This is some more Angela Trotta Thomas art.
Yep, real nice cars. Not so much nice price, but you're paying for her artwork. She's awesome. She's really helped the get Lionel out to more people. But this catalog is going to be shutting the door to a lot of people. So I think she's not offsetting the prices here. So you drop the ball, Lionel.
Bob Ross! Oh my gosh.
Soft spot for me.
Yeah, me too.
I love Bob Ross, so whatever they're charging, okay, it's probably the right price. No, just kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
Although I will point out one thing.
What?
I do love the gondola with the trees in it.
Oh, it's got happy little trees.
It's the
in
happy
it.
little tree farm.
Yep.
Oh, I love that so much.
So, yeah, Bob Ross is like, to me, he's an American icon, American hero. I could go on and on about my affection for Bob Ross. These cars are amazing.
You went as Bob Ross for Halloween.
I did go as Bob Ross for Halloween. Yeah, I could go on and on. I'm not going to complain about the prices. I love Bob Ross, so I'm not going to go there. Everybody should have some happy little trees in their life. So.
They should.
I think the world would be better if we all just had more happy little trees. But anyway.
You know, happy accidents happen sometimes, like these prices. I'm sure they're happy accidents.
Well, I hope there's a revision to this with better pricing, that this is a mistake, but I know it's not. So anyway, you got Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood on the next page. From when I was a kid, Mr. Rogers was cool. I liked the little trolley when it came out. Probably my favorite part of the whole show. But yeah, sound like a broken record. The prices are the prices. So yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, we can just go right on past this battery O stuff. Whatever. Rock'em Sock'em. You go back to that one. The Rock'em Sock'em robots. You know what? This would be really cool. This would be really, really cool. Is that as if they went around, they would bop each other and their head would pop up like like the game. But that ain't the case. So you're going to spend a lot of money and you're not going to get the feature that would be cool. Peanuts, cool. Not gonna, expensive.
Cool, expensive.
Yeah.
Ford and Chevy.
Ford and Chevy. I mean, pick your allegiance. Whatever. They're pretty cool. They're expensive.
I agree.
John Deere. Wings of Angels. Okay, yeah. Old pinup girls. Pretty cool. Can't go wrong with that. Budweiser, king of beers. Again, it follows the theme. It's pretty expensive stuff, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I think they're pretty cool things, but it is what it is. Railroad history box cars. What do you think of them, Caleb?
I think that's pretty cool. They got on the left page there. That's a boxcar about the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania, which is pretty cool. I've actually never been to the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania, but we've seen videos of it.
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of cool stuff there. They have a GG1. They have, I think, the only surviving Atlantic. Bunch of different stuff, cool stuff there. So I think it's a pretty cool boxcar.
Yeah, I think they look pretty cool, but
the price isn't pretty cool.
No, not at all. But I mean, I think you've followed us. You got this far into it, you know what we're thinking. But yeah, these are all cool. I think they're real neat. I mean, they're kind of gimmicky, but yeah, most of this has been gimmicky. You got American history box cars. Yeah, that's fine. You got. Yeah, I'm just gonna move on from that.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too
personalized.
Yeah, personalized. I think that's pretty cool that they offer that ability to have, you can personalize something for a birthday or something or an anniversary. I think that's pretty cool. Area 51. I mean, hey, if you believe in that, or I'm not into it.
Okay, so this is now the Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
And, the first page is cool, but after that, I don't really have much interest. There's a Halloween Commodore Vanderbilt.
No, I think this is cool. I don't know about you, Caleb. I think it's cool.
I think so too. It glows in the dark, just like all the other Halloween stuff that Lionel's been making recently.
And it's gimmicky, just like the triplex was in that, with the Halloween
and
triplex.
And the F-19.
Yeah, but you know what? I think it's pretty cool. So, I mean, if I was going to get one of these, I would probably get that one, just to be different. But the rest of this nonsense on these pages, it is nonsense.
Just no.
I mean, real quick. $180 for some Halloween disconnect candy dunk cars.
No.
And then this other disconnect 4-pack. It's got like porta pot on it. I mean, what is this? The Witch's Cauldron. $190. You don't have a. I digress. Next page.
Disney stuff.
Yeah.
Disney Halloween stuff.
All glow in the dark.
Oh, it does glow in the dark.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
I don't know. You know what? You see you got Goofy there. I think that one's pretty cool. Goofy and Donald there. Pretty cool. Over here you got Jack Skellington. Probably if you were younger, that might be something we'd be interested in, but we'll move on.
More Halloween rolling stock.
Yep. Pick your poison. They're pretty cool, I guess.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, no.
I mean, if you're like into really, I mean, we do love Halloween, and we do.
I mean, you guys know we decorate the layout for Halloween every year.
I mean, some of this stuff's pretty cool. I mean, I just can't, get over the prices of it. But I actually think this page here is pretty cool. There's some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, it is. Christmas stuff. See now Christmas stuff. This is another one. Very cool.
I do like that Polar Express. I mean,
it is a Polar Express Commodore Vanderbilt.
All right, I'm gonna.
Wow.
that might have been the one I would get.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That is really, really cool.
Yeah, I do love the Polar Express.
Me too.
Nothing else on this. The truck that lights up the headlights. That's pretty cool. TMCC truck. That's pretty cool. I gotta zoom in here. $200. I don't know. I mean, does it go on the track? It must. It's got a motor. Must have like some kind of way to go on track, huh?
What if it just drives? Oh, it says minimum curve of 27.
Yeah, so that goes on track. You know what? $200, and it's TMCC. Okay, you could get me on that one. I could get on board for that one.
Yeah.
Polar Express. That is the only way a Commodore Vanderbilt actually looks really, really good.
It really
does look good there.
Like because the actual body is like blue,
Yep.
but then the shrouding's the red.
Yep.
And then the tender matches with the passenger cars, the heavyweights. That's great.
Now it's not as cool as the 1225.
No,
nobody
I would
will
take
ever,
the 1225 over that.
But that is the coolest Commodore Vanderbilt I've ever seen. So.
That's a good compliment to the 1225.
Yep.
And the next page is pretty great too. It's another Christmas-themed Commodore Vanderbilt for the North Pole Central Railroad.
I think that was pretty cool too. I'm almost thinking man, they should have not done any other Commodore Vanderbilts, but these two Christmas ones and the Halloween one.
I think those are the best looking ones.
The rest of this stuff is nah.
I mean, I just think it's so cool because where on the Commodore Vanderbilt it would say Commodore Vanderbilt, it says St. Nicholas, and I just think that's so cool.
That is pretty cool locomotive. It would be a coin flip between that and the Polar Express one, I think.
It really would be.
I like them. The rest of the pages are on here, the things on the pages, I'll pass.
Next page, pretty much the same thing with the Halloween stuff, just Christmas themed box cars.
Yeah, Disney and Star Wars.
There's your a starter set. Let's see the price on this.
Well, it's got to be $400. Not bad.
That's reasonable. I think it's reasonable.
I don't think that one's too bad.
No.
I mean, though again, I like that locomotive, and it runs great. It's a great running locomotive. So, I got other cars down there, add-on cars.
Then here, same deal. More cars.
Yep. They got some HO in there too. They sprinkled in on us.
Got American Flyer.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, American Flyer, HO, and O skills. So yeah.
And then here, more Christmas stuff. There's a Christmas themed track cleaning car.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. I guess. I like the trolley.
Yeah, you got your Christmas trailer home there. They decorated. I would actually get that and put that in our winter area.
That actually would look pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I would get that.
Well, we gotta
I'm not going to, but I would.
And we got to get a figure of Cousin Eddie and put him sitting up.
That would be the topper.
And then these are just some accessories. We have a Union Pacific.
I think that is pretty cool.
Crane.
Looking,
yeah.
Yep. You got your patriotic mobile home there, and your beach one. Okay.
More stuff. Actually, those wind turbines look pretty cool.
Those are so cool, but you zoom in on the price there.
Let's see what.
And you're at $90 for one. I remember when those first came out, like they weren't $90.
Do they actually spin?
Yeah,
like
they do. Yeah, they're a plug and play.
All right, and then here, this is, I'm assuming this is electronics,
You got your base 3 and all that stuff.
Track, LCS sensor tracks,
Yep.
bunch of fast track.
Yep.
Different designs of fast track.
Yep.
Also, side note, that SD70 looks really cool. Is
I
that
don't
just
know.
me? I mean, you guys tell me in the comments. That looks pretty cool. Milwaukee Road.
So I don't know if this is like somebody's going to offer this one, because this is like where they do custom runs.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to tell you right now, all the silliness that Lionel does with like paint schemes and stuff, they should have saved this one for themselves, because I think you'd have sold a lot of locomotives if you'd have painted it like that.
That is actually really nice looking. Like, whichever railroad absorbed the Milwaukee Road,
they should
make a
that
heritage unit,
yep.
please.
Holy cow, that's a sharp, and of course that one's not available to buy.
No,
but yeah, that's pretty darn sharp. And really, the rest of this is just available stuff. We're not even gonna go in there, Yeah.
You can skip to the end here.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else after. I mean, it's just stuff that's still available. Stuff they probably overproduced and they're trying to get rid of now.
And that's the end. So let's go ahead and real quick.
Our quick review.
Yeah, our quick review of the catalog. You can go ahead and start, Dan.
Crazy, absolutely crazy. The prices make me want to vomit. That's how bad they are. This is very unhealthy for the hobby in general, because you're now setting a bar that the other Atlas, MTH, they're gonna just say like, well, man, if they can charge and get away charging that much, we're gonna raise our prices, and it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Because first it's going to drive people away from Lionel, and then, once MTH and Atlas catch up to the prices, then it's going to drive people out of the hobby.
Yep.
And I agree 110% with you. This is just disgusting, these prices. And I really think Lionel dropped the ball with some of the actual locomotives that they produce, too. The Hudsons are pretty cool. The Commodore Vanderbilts, I don't like them, but, they're still pretty cool. The diesels are probably the best part.
And if we're saying that, and if we're saying the diesels are the best part, it's not a good catalog. It's not. We're not big fans of diesels.
Yeah, the S2s were pretty cool, but just no on Steam in this catalog.
Yeah.
Just literally, I think I can speak for my dad too, but the Christmas and Halloween Commodore Vanderbilts were the best part of the catalog.
That was the best Steam in there.
It's the best Steam in the catalog
by far. So
rated out of 10.
Rated out of 10?
The catalog.
The catalog? Oh my gosh. I'll give it a 2. Honestly, and anyone knows me, like truly knows me, I love Lionel. I will go to my grave singing the praises of Lionel. But But I'm also very honest. This was not your best effort, Lionel.
No.
And that's the nicest thing I can say about this is this was not your best effort.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's crazy how they can go from, like, remember the 2023 catalog, how great that one was?
Yep.
How they go, within 2 years now they're here.
Yep.
Like, this is terrible.
Yep.
3 out of 10.
You gave it a 3?
I gave it a 3. I really like the the Halloween and Christmas ones, but...
That was my most excited part about it was that, so...
Mm-hmm. And I don't, me being just a kid, I don't really care about the prices. I really...
Yeah, of course.
I mostly care about the actual trains, but I mean, the trains weren't really that great either.
Yep. So get in the comments. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Am I being too brutal? Or am I being too harsh? Or am I like
being honest?
Am I right? I don't know.
I think you're right.
Well,
and I'm sure a lot of other YouTubers who have already done this video also think you're right.
Well, we'll see.
You guys let us know in the comments what you guys think. And you got anything else to say?
No, that's it. I'm gonna go run my trains that are affordable, and that I guess, man, the value of our collection just went up like 10 times or something, because if they're charging for that, we got way better locomotives than those. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah,
so.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. I tell you what, if anybody's interested, I got I'm looking at our trains here. I got some Menards F3s that I'll sell you for $800. It's an AA set.
Yeah.
$800. Okay.
Yep.
Hit me up if you guys are interested in that. Maybe Lionel wants them. I don't know. Maybe I can sell them to Lionel.
I got the two.
And I'll be like, hey, you want to charge $900? I got some for $800. You want to buy them?
Yeah.
We're being silly, but
obviously, but
yeah, that's the way I feel.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible. But I hope everyone's doing good, staying safe.
Yep.
Let us know how you're doing.
Yep.
What you think of this in the comments, and yeah, if you're getting anything, let us know. Let me know what you think. Am I being too harsh? And if you're getting something from this catalog, let us know what it is. I don't take my word for it. Everybody should have their own opinion about things.
Mm-hmm. It's your translation.
Yeah, it's your money.
Right?
Yeah.
You do whatever you want with it.
Yep.
Yep.
They're not getting any of my money from this catalog, though.
No.
And I'm out. Peace. Go Caleb's Trains. And, yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, so that's all I have to say, too.
Happy railroading.
Thanks for watching. And happy railroading. Stay tuned for the next one.
Yep.
We'll see you guys later.
Yep.
God, this catalog sucked.
I'm, so disappointed.